Welcome to Learn English Road. Today, we're exploring 32 of the most common phrasal verbs with come. Phrasal verbs are everywhere in English, in conversations, movies, and daily life. But instead of giving you a boring list, I'll tell you a story where all these verbs appear naturally. First, just enjoy the story. Then, I'll explain each phrasal verb clearly, with examples you can use in real life. Let's get started and see how these expressions come together to make your English more natural and fluent. The story of Daniel's return. Daniel had always dreamed of becoming a musician, but after years of trying, life seemed to come apart at the seams. His band broke up, money was gone, and his confidence nearly disappeared. One winter evening, Daniel came down with a terrible fever. Lying in bed, he thought about how everything had come down to one choice. Should he give up or try again? While recovering, his childhood friend Sarah came over to check on him. She reminded him of a song they once wrote together. "Don't let failure come between you and your dream," she said. Her words came across as more than encouragement. They felt like a lifeline. A week later, Daniel decided to come back to his hometown, hoping to start fresh. But almost immediately, he came up against a series of challenges. But challenges quickly came up. The old music hall had been closed for years, and when he tried performing on the street, some critics came down on him harshly. Still, opportunities sometimes come about in surprising ways. One day, Daniel came across a poster about a community talent night. Nervous, he signed up. On the night of the show, the stage lights flickered. The microphone nearly came off its stand, and for a moment it seemed the whole event might come apart. But Daniel stayed calm. As his turn approached, fear came over him, but Sarah whispered, "Come on, you've got this." When Daniel started to play, the music came out raw and emotional. Suddenly, he came out with lyrics he had never sung before, confessing his failures and his hope. The truth finally came clean through his song. The audience sat in silence. Then applause came in like a wave. Judges said his performance had come in for praise, not criticism. A few weeks after the talent night, Daniel was invited to perform at a small local cafe. The stage was tiny, the lights were dim, and only a handful of people sat with their coffee cups, barely paying attention. When he finished, the entire cafe burst into applause. The owner smiled and said, "That really came off well. You brought the room to life." For the first time, Daniel realized his music could work not just on a big stage, but even in the smallest of places. Afterwards, an organizer came forward and invited him to come aboard a new city music project. It felt unreal. Daniel had finally come into something bigger than himself. Soon, news articles began to come out, and his name started to come up in local media. Journalists would even come by his apartment to interview him. Weeks later, after his breakthrough performance made the news, the organizer of the talent night proudly came forward to say, "I was the one who discovered him first." It felt strange to Daniel, but he understood that success often brought people who wanted to share the spotlight. Not everyone was kind, though. An old rival tried to come after him online with harsh comments. But Daniel didn't let it come between him and his purpose. Over time, more chances began to come along. Each performance felt stronger than the last. Looking back, Daniel realized how far he had come from the broken man in bed with a fever. Months passed, and Daniel's reputation grew. One evening, Sarah rushed into his apartment with exciting news. "Daniel," she said, holding up a flyer, "your name has come up for nomination at the City Music Awards." Daniel froze. He had only just begun to rebuild his career, and now his work was being officially recognized. It felt unreal, almost too soon, but it showed how far he had come. When someone asked how all of this had come about, he smiled and said, "It all came down to one conversation with a friend who refused to give up on me." And though doubt still came and went, Daniel knew he would never forget that his dream had finally come through the struggle. Now it's time to look at the phrasal verbs from the story and learn them with examples. 1. Come apart. to break into pieces. Example, the old chair came apart when he sat on it. 2. Come down with, to get an illness. Example, she came down with the flu right before the holiday. 3. Come down to be the most important point. Example, the decision will come down to trust. 4. Come over to visit someone. Example, why don't you come over for coffee tomorrow? 5. Come between, to cause division or prevent success. Example, don't let money come between your friendship. 6. Come across, to seem, appear. Example, he came across as confident in the interview. 7. Come back, to return. Example, he came back after many years abroad. 8. Come up against, to face difficulties or opposition. Example, we came up against several problems during the project. 9. Come down on, to criticize or punish harshly. Example, the teacher came down on the students for cheating. 10. Come about, to happen, often unexpectedly. Example, a solution came about during their discussion. 11. Come across, second meaning, to find by chance. Example, she came across an old photo in the attic. 12. Come off, to detach. Example, the handle came off the suitcase. 13. Come apart, second meaning, fall into disorder. Example, after the argument, their friendship slowly came apart, even though neither of them wanted it to end. 14. Come over, second meaning, to affect someone strongly, emotion. Example, a sudden sadness came over her. 15. Come on, to encourage or begin happening. Example, come on, you can do it. 16. Come out, to be revealed or released. Example, the truth finally came out. 17. Come out with, to say or produce something suddenly. Example, he suddenly came out with a surprising remark. 18. Come clean, to confess or admit the truth. Example, she came clean about the mistake. 19. Come in, to arrive, appear, or be received. Example, the train came in on time. 20. Come in for, to receive, criticism or praise. Example, the proposal came in for heavy criticism. 21. Come off, second meaning, to succeed. Example, his plan came off brilliantly. 22. Come forward, to offer help or make oneself known. Example, several witnesses came forward with information. 23. Come aboard, to join a group or project. Example, she came aboard as the new manager. 24. Come into, to gain or become involved in something. Example, he came into a large fortune. 25. Come before, to happen or exist earlier. Example, the speech came before the award ceremony. 26. Come up, to be mentioned or arise. Example, the topic came up during the meeting. 27. Come by, to visit someone. Example, he came by to drop off the book. 28. Come after, to pursue or criticize. Example, the journalist came after the politician with tough questions. 29. Come along, to appear or make progress. Example, a new opportunity came along just in time. 30. Come from, to originate or develop. Example, this tradition comes from ancient times. 31. Come up for, to be scheduled or due for discussion, review, or renewal. Example, my contract will come up for renewal next month. 32. Come through, to survive or succeed despite difficulty. Example, he came through the surgery successfully. Great work so far. To make sure you really understand these phrasal verbs, let's try a short quiz together. Listen carefully and choose the best answer.
1. The new song project really came off. What does came off mean here? A, to fail, B, to succeed, C, to break. Answer B, to succeed. 2. After the argument, their friendship slowly came apart. What does came apart mean here? A, to fall into disorder. B, to join together. C, To improve. Answer A. To fall into disorder. 3. She came across as very confident during the meeting. What does came across mean here? A. To appear or seem. B. To walk past. C. To disappear suddenly. Answer A. To appear or seem. 4. Several witnesses came forward with new information. What does came forward mean here? A. To hide. B. To offer help or make oneself known. C. To move back. Answer B. To offer help or make oneself known. 5. The politician came in for heavy criticism after the scandal. What does came in for mean here? A. To receive criticism or praise. B. To enter a building. C. To get a reward. Answer A. To receive criticism or praise. 6. Sarah came down with the flu last winter. What does came down with mean here? A. To get an illness. B. To lose something. C. To fall down. Answer A. To get an illness. 7. In the end, it all came down to trust. What does came down to mean here? A. To be destroyed. B. To be the most important point. C. To be forgotten. Answer B. To be the most important point. 8. He finally came clean about what happened. What does came clean mean here? A. To tell the truth or confess. B. To wash himself. C. To escape quickly. Answer A. To tell the truth or confess. 9. A strange sadness came over her as she read the letter. What does came over mean here? A. To visit someone. B. To affect someone strongly, emotion. C. To move to another side. Answer B. To affect someone strongly, emotion. 10. He managed to come through the accident safely. What does come through mean here? A. To survive or succeed despite difficulty. B. To walk across a room. C. To avoid responsibility. Answer A. To survive or succeed despite difficulty. 11. An amazing chance finally came about when Daniel met the music organizer. What does came about mean here? A. To happen unexpectedly. B. To walk around. C. To leave suddenly. Answer A. To happen unexpectedly. 12. Daniel was nervous, but he came out with a beautiful song on stage. What does came out with mean here? A. To suddenly say or produce something. B. To leave the stage. C. To forget everything. Answer A. To suddenly say or produce something. 13. News articles about his success started to come out. What does come out mean here? A. To be revealed or released. B. To leave a room. C. To escape quickly. Answer A. To be revealed or released. 14. Daniel's name began to come up in local media. What does come up mean here? A. To be mentioned or arise. B. To move upwards physically. C. To increase in price. Answer: A. To be mentioned or arise. 15. After his show, journalists would come by his apartment. What does come by mean here? A. To visit. B. To ignore. C. To steal. Answer: A. To visit. 16. Daniel came up against many difficulties in rebuilding his career. What does came up against mean here? A. To face difficulties or opposition. B. To walk into a wall. C. To rise to success. Answer: A. To face difficulties or opposition. 17. An old rival tried to come after him online. What does come after mean here? A. To pursue or attack. B. To arrive later. C. To follow in a list. Answer: A. To pursue or attack. 18. With every concert, new opportunities started to come along. What does come along mean here? A. To appear or develop. B. To walk beside someone. C. To get lost. Answer: A. To appear or develop. 19. After years of struggle, Daniel finally came into a bit of money from his first big show. What does came into mean here? A. To inherit or receive something. B. To suddenly lose something. C. To avoid responsibility. Answer: A. To inherit or receive something. 20. Despite the struggles, Daniel's dream finally came through. What does came through mean here? A. To succeed despite difficulty. B. To move across a room. C. To be destroyed. Answer: A. To succeed despite difficulty.
Well done! You did great with the multiple choice questions. Let's move on to another challenge, a fill-in-the-blank quiz to check your memory. Fill in the blanks with the correct phrasal verb. Hints are given.
1. Daniel was very sick last week. A bad flu. Hint: to get an illness. Answer: came down with. 2. It all. One simple decision. Keep trying or give up. Hint: the most important point. Answer: came down to. 3. Sarah decided to Daniel's house to see if he was okay. Hint: to visit someone. Answer: come over. 4. Daniel didn't want criticism to him and his dream. Hint: to cause separation. Answer: come between. 5. During the talent show, unexpected problems. But Daniel stayed calm. Hint: to happen, arise. Answer: came up. 6. The microphone nearly fell off the stand, but he fixed it in time. Hint: to detach. Answer: came off. 7. When the truth finally... In his song, everyone was silent. Hint, to be revealed. Answer, came out. 8. The judges said his performance had praise. Hint, to receive something. Answer, come in for. 9. After the show, an organizer offered Daniel a place in a music project. Hint, to make oneself known, offer help. Answer, came forward. 10. Over time, more chances began to giving him hope. Hint, to appear, develop. Answer, come along.
And that's it for today's lesson on phrasal verbs with come. We hope the story helped you understand and remember these expressions in a fun and natural way. Phrasal verbs can be tricky, but when you learn them through real stories, they stick better, and they start to sound more natural. Try using one or two of these phrasal verbs in your own sentences today. Even better, repeat the story or shadow the pronunciation to improve your speaking and listening. Thank you for learning with us. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful English learning content. Until next time, keep coming back to English. And don't give up. You're doing great. See you soon on Learn English Road.